what's going on, everybody? Farrington Empire here. I just wanted to give you a quick little update about some new casts that are going to be coming up here in the future. A lot of you have been asking me to stream from work and show off what I've been doing during my day job, which is, for those of you who may or may not know, I make swords for a living. I do a lot of steel work, and I work in a metal shop, essentially. We don't do any blacksmithing or anything else like that, but we do make swords. We make them out of plate stock. That way it's the same hardness from top to bottom. Doesn't matter. Either way, I haven't been able to stream from work. My boss isn't too keen on it. We do some methods that keep us ahead of some competition, so we're not necessarily going to be showing all that off to make sure that we can still maintain those secrets. I know, dumb stuff, I know. But what I've been doing and what I've been thinking about doing, and it's finally come to fruition in terms of I got off my ass and cleaned my garage. I'm going to be doing some metalworking streams for you guys. We're going to be doing some creative streams. Primarily, we're going to be working with making knives. I'm going to be doing that as a new business, if you will. So I'll be making knives on stream that you guys can watch. You can keep up with the progress and everything else like that. And those will be available for sale on an Etsy shop once I get that set up. So I have my first round of supplies coming in here in just a few days. And that is going to be, those are going to be made into knives, and then those are going to be placed on the Etsy store for purchase if you guys are keen on that. You know, don't feel obligated to purchase that. It's out in the world, so other people will buy them. If you don't, it's okay. Hopefully. But what we're going to be doing is a lot of basic straight knives. We're not going to be doing any flip knives yet. In the future, I do hope to be making some flip knives like the one that I carry. I didn't make this one, but the one that I carry with, you know, the ability to flip open and so forth, which would be lovely. I'll also show you guys some sharpening techniques and stuff like that if you're keen on it. So a lot of the knives that we're going to be doing straight off the bat are going to be some pretty common ones, some pretty standard ones. Got some hunting knives coming in terms of skinners and that sort of thing. Some just really neat knives, honestly. Knives that I would want to carry personally. Even though I don't hunt, Skinner knives have a lot of uses, and I'm showing some pictures here. Now, these are going to range anywhere from, I would say, $80 to about $150 when they're all said and done and completed. In the future, we will be working with some more exotic stuff. I might do some Damascus knives and so forth once we get to that position. We're not going to be doing any of those quite yet, but we will get around to them. And then even further on in the future, I'm going to be designing and making some of my own custom designed knives. The knives that we have coming in now are already cut, if you will. They're what are known as knife blanks. I'm going to have to sharpen and hone those, and also do some cleanup and so forth, and I'll show you how I do that. I also have a project that I would like to do utilizing a carpet slash leatherwork knife. This one is horrifically abused. This has been used on upholstery work for years. I actually took the grip off, which is just this composite rubber, and I will be making my own set of scales for this, and I'll show you guys how to take a basically dead edge. I mean, this thing can't hardly cut butter. And I'll be showing you guys how to reshape, resharpen, and do all this stuff. So you will be starting to see some actual steel work on my stream. Oh my god. So I haven't been around much, and I apologize for that. The heat in Chicago has been awful recently. And so after a full day's worth of work, working in a shop that's over 100 degrees, and we don't have AC or anything else like that. We have a couple of fans, I guess that's nice. But by the time I get home, I'm just sapped. I'm just out of energy, and I won't be able to keep up the energy that I'm able to make this video with for a 4-hour duration. And I don't want to bring a negative energy to streaming, and I don't want to fall asleep on stream is my biggest fear. So what I want to do is I want to start doing these creative knife making streams. Hopefully you guys will enjoy those. If you want to watch them, great. If not, don't worry about it. It's okay. It's going to be added in and folded in to our normal lineup. And those should be occurring a little more regularly. Hopefully I'll be able to do 1 or 2 a week, and then be peppering in gaming in between that. Getting the computer set up and everything else is going to be a little interesting, so that's going to take a little bit of doing and getting used to. So please bear with me as I do this. Also, from the time that this is posted, my first round of supplies aren't going to come in for another week or so. So don't expect these expect these streams to happen around that time. But hopefully you guys will enjoy it. You'll be able to see some sparks fly. I'll be shaping scales and finishing wood and doing things like that. And maybe in the future we'll also be starting to work with some more exotic scale materials, such as either bone, horn, or even some fun stuff like kieranite, which is it's like bowling ball material. It's opalescent. It's got swirls and stuff in there. It's really pretty, but it's plastic. So there's that as well. But hopefully you guys enjoy it. I'm looking forward to showing it to you. Here's a picture of what my setup looks like. I'm going to be getting some cameras and so forth out there, and hopefully we'll be able to have a really cool setup and hopefully a really fun and cool stream, so you guys get to see what I do for a living, because I haven't really been able to share that with you guys too much. I can show off some of the knives that we make at work, and then I'll show you the knives that I'm going to be making, which will be real. They'll be sharp, and yeah. And once my Etsy shop is up and all that kind of stuff, I will have links for you as well. And I'll be doing commissions and so forth. Before you start commissioning swords, that's going to have to be something a little more down the line. I'm going to need some more machinery to do that. The stuff that I do have on hand is going to be able to do knives and such the like, but swords are a little far out for me. And at this point in time, I'd say your best option would be to order one through Rogue Steel, which I'll put a link down in the description, which is the place in which I work. So if you want to check out what I make during the day, you can go there and check that out. Otherwise, on my stream, we're going to be doing knives. It's going to be a lot of woodworking, surprisingly, more so than knife shaping and so forth. But in the future, we will be getting into the nitty-gritty of knife forming, shaping, and doing hollow grinds and making sure you match those and so forth, which is going to be really interesting. And for those of you who don't know, hollow grind is the cutaway in the knife here, right in this area here, the part that starts to indent, that's the hollow grind, and then the edge is down at the corner there. So just for, you know, so that you know what I'm talking about. Either way, I'm looking forward to doing this. I'll have more tweets in the future talking about when exactly we're going to get going and when you can expect those streams. I have a feeling I'll be more available to do those probably during the day on the weekends, but I don't. I also imagine that I'll do a couple of evening streams, maybe Monday or Wednesday, nighttime after work. I'll come home and bust out a couple of knives, or maybe even just glue some scales on. We'll get some work done. It'll be fun. So for the time being, I have about 7 knives I need to make. That I'm with the materials that I'm grabbing. I'll be doing about 7 knives. 6 of those will be available for sale, and well, I guess 8 with this little piece here. Yeah, but either way, I'm looking forward to it. I don't want to ramble too long. I just want to let you guys know that this was coming up in the future and that I'm very excited for it, to share something that I'm really passionate about and something that I really do like doing during the day, and doing that on a little more of a smaller scale and a slightly even more precise scale than I do at work. So it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a learning experience for me. And hopefully it'll be something fun for you guys to watch. Either way, I look forward to seeing you there. We'll catch you in the Empire as soon as that rolls around. I'm looking forward to it. Watch the Twitter and get ready for it. Get ready to it. Get ready to it. Get ready to it. That's not a word. Well, it is a word. You know what I mean. Either way, looking forward to seeing you in the Empire. Sit tight, and those streams will be coming up real soon. Looking forward to it. Have a great one. As always, I've been Farrington Empire. You guys have been absolutely fantastic, and I am looking forward to seeing you guys in future knife-making streams. Have a good one, guys. We'll see you around. Bye-bye.